So, for the seventh consecutive time, I'm sitting down and talking to you guys about another Reading defeat. This time, we went out and lost 2-1 away at Bristol City, losing at Ashton Gate. And similar to the Huddersfield situation, I thought maybe Reading were unlucky in losing this game. But overall, once again, it's just poor. And look, I'm not going to sit here and slag players off this time. It's just down to the fact that Reading really need a change in management as fast as possible. We really do need a change in management. I firmly believe that this is all down to the management. I mean, just look at the state of it. Like, it's just not on. I feel like any other manager, if we had anyone else in that dugout on that day, if we had a brand new manager, Reading weren't getting beat on that day. I didn't think Bristol City ruled out personally. I thought the first goal was just awful defending from Tom Holmes. He shouldn't be getting turned like that. He's turning slower than anyone I've seen on the pitch. Obviously, Wyman's shot, it's been saved by Hine, who was making his debut for Reading. And then obviously he's able to square the rebound. It just fell straight back to his feet. So he's able to square it to the Bristol City striker. And the second goal, Michael Morrison's turned it in his own net again from poor defending. Thought Bristol City were lucky. Really do. They didn't really threat Reading. They hit the post in the second half and it was already 2-0 at that point. But in the first half, bar the goal, there was no real chances. I thought Reading had the better of the two chances. Tom Deli-Bashiru having a shot which was deflected. It's a good tackle, good recovery really by the Bristol City man. But that was kind of it that really happened in the first half. It was a bit of a stalemate. It was a bit of a midfield battle. If I'm honest, I thought we had the better of the two first halves. But you could really argue that no one had a great first half. Thought we were the better of the two sides, if I'm honest. Nothing was really created massive. Like I said, Tom Deli-Bashiru having a good chance. But that was kind of it. I thought Reading were quite sloppy when it came to the final third of things. Tom Ince maybe needs to get up to scratch a little bit more. Look, he won the penalty, don't get me wrong, but I thought maybe he overdid it quite a bit. Look, when the opportunity's there to shoot, I think he needs to put that ball in the back of the net sometimes, or even get a shot on target. I thought he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. So it kind of just really fits in with all the other strikers that's going on at Reading right now. You're not great, but you're not bad. Look, Lucas Schwab was a bit quiet. Unlucky to the lad. Look, he's still building up match fitness, in my opinion. Look, I just thought again we were unlucky to lose. It's just going to be the constant theme. Thought for the last 20 minutes of the game, Reading were a lot better than they were for the 70. That last 20 minutes, there was fight, there was passion, there was a bit of urgency as well from Reading, which is something that we've really lacked in this season. And I was happy to see the urgency. It's just a shame that it wasn't there for the 70 minutes beforehand. Reading were quite lackadaisical, a bit lazy. And I thought the players really looked like they didn't really give a toss. When we went 1-0 down, it was just dejected again and just walking back to the centre of the pitch. And when it went 2-0, it was the exact same thing. Luckily for me, I was able to watch it on Sky through the red button. And, you know, I kind of agree with what the commentator was saying throughout the game. Look, Bristol City weren't great, but Reading weren't great either. I honestly think a draw would have been a fair result. I've got to say fair play to Bristol City though. They went out there and just was able to capitalise. For me, it's annoying because it's the first time in 9 games that Bristol City haven't conceded 2 or more goals. And of course, that's the game where they play Reading. So yeah, that was just a shame really for that to happen. Going through the team lineup though, looking at who we had out there, we had Carl Hine starting his first game. Didn't do too bad. He made a few decent saves. I thought with his feet sometimes he was a bit pressured by the Bristol City players. Not too bad. We had Barbara Rahman filling at left back again with Andy Yeardom at right back. Just average performances really. They weren't great, but they weren't bad. Centre backs Tom Holmes and Morrison. Thought they both didn't have good games, if I'm honest. I thought Tom Holmes was quite poor again. I feel like I'm picking on Tom Holmes quite a bit, but in my opinion, he's not a centre back. Didn't have a good game. Neither did Morrison, really. Midfield, Rinomota and Lauren. Thought for some of the game they did quite well. Were able to break up the play, but at the same time they were losing the ball quite easily. In front of them you had Junior Hoylett in the middle of the park. Didn't really work at all. I thought he was very quiet today. Tom Dilly-Bashir, who played on the left, he was probably Reading's most dangerous man at the starting 11. He seemed to want to be creating things and seemed to be having the opportunities, but he didn't really put anything to bed. Tom Ince probably had the ball the most out of all the players who played on the right-hand side. He, again, like I said, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. I thought he dribbled with the ball quite a lot, but I also thought he lost it quite a bit. Trying to do that too much. Trying to take it past everyone. Trying to get through when sometimes the pass may be on, or sometimes maybe just getting a shot on goal might be the better option. And Lucas Schwa, I thought, was very quiet as well. I thought it was a bit of a poor game from him, if I'm honest. But again, that boy's building up match fitness, so it's all about him building up that fitness at the moment. In terms of the subs, I thought John Swift had a really positive impact. Listen, I've criticised John Swift quite a lot over the last few weeks, but I thought he had a positive impact on the game today. When he came on, yeah, we were chasing the game a lot more, and also probably helped that we'd scored. But I thought he was a lot better than what he's been recently, so fair play to Swift. He did okay today. And Danny Drinkwater, again, I just didn't really notice him on the pitch, if I'm honest. But that's just me. I just don't notice Danny Drinkwater. I just think he's pretty poor when he plays and didn't really do anything when he came off the bench this time. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you were at Bristol City, let me know. Fair play. I think Reading sold out what we had. So fair play to the fans that travelled. Personally, had to be stuck at work. So I wasn't able to travel down in time. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think Reading need to do going forward. Listen, we've got Coventry on Saturday. There's going to be a protest before the game. I'm not sure if I'm going down there myself just yet. But listen, if it's in terms of change of management for the short term, it's what needs to get done, in my opinion. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one, yeah? Peace.